Hey everyone, welcome to another music reaction video. I'm Nethercloud, and today we're going to try and get into something a little different. At least I'm hopeful that it's something a little different. We've been doing a lot of metal on the channel. I wanted to try and see if we could steer in a slightly different direction. So I clicked on one of my favorite bands, Tub Ring, which does have heavy elements, so we might end up watching another metal video. I don't know. For me, they kind of tend on the weirder side. Of like my heavy weird obsession that we've talked about already ad nauseum, so I won't go down that rabbit hole. The rabbit hole I will go down for cheesy segues here is, please, if you're enjoying the content so far on the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. It does help us a lot. I'm not even sure what the bell does except make things better, so if you want to ring that too. I'll figure out what to do with it eventually. I always figure things out eventually. So that being said, let's figure out how to hit play and see what this is all about. This is The Steam Rises by a band called Steam Powered Giraffe. Side note real quick, every band I wind up liking winds up being an animal band, so I have high hopes for this. Let's do it. That makes me smile. I love bands that are willing to get a little bit theatrical. Like makeup, costumes, like really just putting themselves into the artwork, you know what I mean? And they're in. Are these spikes on his back? These guys are cool. Every day against this tide. Oh my God, his voice is beautiful. I know the way to our hearts isn't a lie, and when it feels impossible, I like this. I stay just a little while. Then we'll see that reassurance. They've got kind of that slightly jerky movement to them, making this like simultaneously very beautiful and harmonic, but also like awkward from the visual. And the simple background has such an interesting contrast with the complexity of their makeup and outfits. Like all of the focus is on them. They don't have to use any like camera tricks to move your eye. The background is just so subdued, but like appropriate, and they just stand out. Bam! Just like with costume and scenery, do all of the work of what's done a lot in post-production nowadays. Those fucking harmonies. I swear you'll see the steam still rises from you and me. Purple's also my favorite color, so I know it's more like magenta, but that hair is awesome. I used to dye my hair a lot of different colors. Being that I have a mohawk, you guys might, infer that I like to do weird shit with my hair from time to time. It's been like this a while, but we might change it one day. I digress, often and shamelessly. That goes by where you leave my mind. The boiler in me burns. Is yours still alive? And when I'm waiting. Oh wow. I just totally spaced out right there, guys. This is cool. I like the buttons on his shirt. They really pop. If these guys have another video, we're probably our next video is probably going to be these guys again. Like, very likely that the next video that you guys see next week is going to be me going fishing right after this to try and find another one we can do. It's got that melancholy feel. Maybe not something you're going to listen to if you're like, getting ready to go out and party. I feel like it's a little bit more like, hanging out by the fire, or like, just wanting something like on in the background that's not like fully subdued, but not like also like heavily intrusive, like when you're like doing some work, like editing video, maybe. I don't know, just for example.
For you and me.
I like that, like the intro outro, him in the dark thing. So very cool. Like I said, I like when a band gets theatrical, when they're willing to like put the work in beyond just writing a song. I mean, I don't want to downplay the importance of writing a song. You write a good song, the song becomes its own living thing. Like if as an artist you write a song that's universally like a good song, it's going to be played for people for generations, and to the point where people might not even remember who originally wrote and created the song. Hopefully they do. Hopefully there's enough. I mean, nowadays I think so, like a lot, whatever. But basically, like, these guys were willing to put in the work. They have the costumes. I can't imagine that is a very comfortable shoot to do. Unless all of that is full on green screen. Like if they were actually at that location, that's going to be very wet, and depending on the time of year, could also be very hot, and they've got on a lot of thick grease makeup, so even that right there is dedication to the craft, you know? So cool. Very cool. What is steam-powered Giraffe? We might do another video or two by them, but I got to wrap this one up, head out, and get a few other things done. Very much having a good time putting this series together for you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Again, comments below if you've got suggestions. Doesn't matter what genre, doesn't matter what type of video. I'd like to try and keep them normal length songs, 3 to 5 minutes. I prefer not to do anything that's, you know, like a 20-minute ballad, but maybe one day we'll do that. That just seems like a little much for what we're trying to do here. But anyway, appreciate all of you guys. So I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves and be well.